Hey, everybody, welcome to How I See It with Kevin Levrone, Hall of Fame champion bodybuilder, brought to you by his line, Coming to America. We're going to talk about that right now. Kevin Levrone Signature Series. Please welcome from Maryland, USA, Kevin Levrone. What's up, Kevin?
How you doing, Ron? Thank you for having me here on Muscular Development.
It's been too long, sir. Too long. Whew, yeah. I talked to you like the beginning of quarantine, I think. I think we were only a few weeks, maybe like 3 weeks into it at that time.
I think so, yes.
Yeah. So we finally got a big news. I've been asking you for how long on this show, when is Levrone Signature Series coming to America? And you're working on it. You had to make sure everything was right. It was soon.
Mhm.
And I'm like, man, this is a long wait. But you just made the announcement on your Instagram the other day.
Yes.
It's finally happening. So tell me all about it.
Yes, it is, Ron. I mean, like Coming to America, the movie, right?
Eddie Murphy.
It's a great movie, by the way.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Like anything, man, when we do it, we have to roll it out the right way, without rushing, having all of the, let's say, nicks worked out.
Yeah.
We've been out now for a little over 5 years. 5 years was our anniversary in February.
Oh wow! Congratulations.
Yeah, thank God, right? I'm
You're in.
excited, very, very excited about coming to, home, coming
Yeah.
to home, USA. My team and I, we strategically been uh, thinking about it. When is the best time? When we feel as though we're prepared to do this, to take on, the U.S. market, because the U.S. market is just a different animal than everywhere else.
Yeah.
But of course, we're excited about this, like I said, and I'm just looking forward to bringing the Levrone Signature Series here home, where it belongs.
Yeah.
And I thank God that we've made it this far. No complaints. We started off with the Silver Line Ron 2015. That grew. Um, it grew really, really fast, really well. Then we launched the unique line, added that to the Signature Series.
Yeah.
And we added the black line to the Signature Series in 2020. This year,
Oh wow.
we added the gold line to the Signature Series. So
That's 4 lines.
each and every year we're just like a new model of a Mercedes Benz. We're creating, and growing and staying ahead of where the industry is going. So we feel like now we covered all bases to be able to launch here in America real soon.
So when is the launch happening exactly?
Actually, the wheels are moving right now. The wheels are moving right now. Everything is in place. We're launching with 3 different products. We're launching with the Shaboom Pump.
Shaboom Pump.
Which this is amazing workout. It's been out there on the market now, going on 2 years now. So the world knows about this bad boy right here. And so I'm excited about this. This is one of my favorites. Then we're going with this one, Scatterbrain.
Scatterbrain.
You see that? Look at that.
Is that a pre-workout, I'm assuming?
Actually, it has everything a pre-workout has in it to give you that energy,
Yeah.
that burst of energy lasting throughout the day. But you don't get the pump like you do with the Shaboom Pump. So this is for the endurance athletes out there. If you just want to keep on going and going and going, because sometimes when you're in the gym, like when I was in the gym, you get too pumped and it's like, man, I can't even make it through my workout. So this is where the idea Scatterbrain came in. It gives you that crazy mental focus. If you just want to boom, and have that.
What about what about doing a scoop of each? That's what I would probably do.
See, there you go.
Okay. Best of both worlds.
Maybe we should bring you on as a formulator.
Yeah. Formulator. Who did that artwork? I love that artwork on that blog.
My team and I, man, got some great guys we work with. They run things off of each other, and everybody's involved with the development of the products. And that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it exciting. And we're always looking for new, innovative things. And see, look at that. You see how we have the logo there?
Yeah. It's got your
You know.
signature. It literally has your signature on it as
Yes,
well.
yes. So, details, man, we really get into it.
I've
And then the
honestly,
third
I've
product,
never seen any formulator, any supplement company do anything special with the top of their jars, their can ever. So
yeah,
yeah.
it's the small little details, so that when their customers are getting this, they're actually getting a piece of history of things that, going through my mind. And then the EAS, essential amino acids, and of course this has branch chain amino acids in it as well. So those are the three we're going to launch here in the USA. So there you go, man.
Are you working with specific retailers that are going to carry it, like Vitamin Shop, or is it going to be all online, or how are people going to be able
Uh,
to get a hold of these?
well, they'll be able to get a hold of it everywhere. Right now, I'm not going to disclose all that. As we get closer to the release of it, we will inform you so that you can inform everyone where exactly they can find it. But right now, it's going to be
All
everywhere.
right. I want to see I want to see a head-to-head challenge of Shaboom Pump versus Yeah Buddy. Yeah,
Oh,
because those are probably the two coolest
yeah,
names for pre-works in the
yeah,
supplement
buddy,
game
right?
today.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
buddy.
But Shaboom Pump, I might have one up on it because I got a
Shaboom.
boom.
That's right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's woo.
Okay.
But what's going on in your world, man? And we got some new things coming up here for the Mr. Olympia. New exciting news that Phil Heath is coming back.
Dude,
Coming back.
I mean, this is my feeling. Phil. A lot of people don't like Phil. A lot of people like him, but whether you love Phil or you hate Phil, you have to be excited to have Phil Heath back in the Olympia. Seven-time champ. At his best, he's damn near unbeatable by anybody that's competing today. Obviously,
Yeah.
Sean caught him. Sean Roden caught him because he had a situation with his midsection in 2018 that he couldn't control it, and from the hernia surgery or whatnot, took a year off. And I was really starting to worry we were never going to see that guy on stage again. I figured he's got his business ventures, a supplement company, this and that.
Mm.
Probably wants to be in Hollywood like everybody else, and we're never going to see him on the Olympia stage again.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your first reaction when you heard the news?
Uh, I was kind of like, like wow,
Yeah.
like everybody else. Wow. You
Yeah.
know, it's good news. I think it's good for the sport. It brings that excitement, and as you can see, it elevated things within the last week. Fans are excited. Like you said, I mean, he has an amazing physique. He has a. Whew, I saw him backstage when I did my comeback in 2000 and what was it,
16. Yeah. 2016.
16?
Yep.
And I had been away for like 15 years, right? So I come back and I'm looking around like this, and I saw him. I was like,
Mm,
whoo! Just
yeah.
brought flashbacks back.
Well,
He
it's
has that old school look mixed with those full round belly muscles and 3D.
yeah,
You
and
know, that's
a- he's a lot of people always brought your name up when they were talking about Phil
mm-hmm.
because when there are similarities. You had wider clavicles, but when people talk about who had the best shoulders and triceps in the history of bodybuilding in one guy, your name always comes up, and Phil Heath's name always comes up because yeah, I don't know if any human being has had better triceps and shoulders than you two.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so you must have followed his career, you know, just based on that alone, that people are always dropping your
Yeah, of
name in
course. I
reference to
mean,
him.
I told Phil Heath, I says, listen, man, I said, you're like that Kevin Levrone, and you remind me of myself. When he came out and he did his thing and wow, I mean, 8-time, 7-time Mr. Olympia,
Yeah.
that's no joke. I mean, those are some serious accolades, and man, all due respect, I'm looking forward to seeing and what he brings to that stage. Took off what? Phil took off what? 3 years?
One year, just 1 year. Yeah.
Is it just 1 year?
It seems like forever,
Why does
doesn't
it?
it?
Why does it seem so much longer than that?
This quarantine has made every time seem like this year has seemed like 5 years. But yeah, he lost to Roden in September 2018. He didn't do the show last year, so he just missed 1 year.
Okay, so we're
Yeah.
going coming up on 3 years, really,
Wow.
right?
Your math is worse than my math. No, man. September next
Two
month would
years.
be yeah, next month would be 2 years since he competed. So let me ask you that, because obviously you came back from a much longer break away from the stage, but 2 years away from the stage, do you think that that could affect him in a good way, a bad way?
I
Any
think
any
I think it will help.
hmm,
Yeah, I think it will help because breaks are good.
hmm,
Breaks are good, especially if he's been somewhat training. Not pushing it too hard, but I think whatever he was going through with his body, maybe it just needed some time to recuperate, completely heal.
yeah,
I think that's a sufficient enough time, to be honest with you. So, and I believe that's going to give him enough time to work the kinks out, whatever he had to work out. Because
yeah,
when you really come off of Mr. Olympia and you go into guest posing and you're out on the road, right?
yeah,
And you're going through all that, you really don't have any downtime
mm,
mentally, physically, or anything, right? And
yeah.
then you got to look, wow, what you got to crank back into your training. So I think this layoff definitely did some good, for him
Yeah.
mentally and as well as physically because it relieved the stress. There's no stress on him at all right now coming in. It's just time. He took the time that he needed. Um, I'm just wondering, when did he decide to come back though?
Yeah, don't
Was
quote
this
me.
like a spur of a moment thing, or was this like
Well, here's
something
I
he
have
planned
my
but just didn't tell us?
I'm going to lay out my conspiracy theory on this that I
Yeah.
came up with. So Athleticon was supposed to be this year in October. That was Dwayne Johnson and Danny Garcia's show.
Yeah.
Phil is managed by Danny Garcia, co-promoter of the Athleticon. I'm pretty sure he had planned on doing that. I don't know if he was going to do the Olympia and then do Athleticon also. I don't know why he wouldn't, because they were only 3 weeks apart
Mhm.
originally on the schedule. But so Dwayne canceled Athleticon. I don't know, it was like 6 or 8 weeks ago. I think they announced they weren't going to do that. And you can't quote me because I haven't talked to Dan Solomon or anything, but or Jake Wood. But I have a feeling that they were in talks for a little while with Phil to get him back because the Olympia, we need the Olympia. All of us, everyone in this
Yeah.
industry, the fans, we all need this Olympia to happen and to be an awesome Olympia because this year has just kicked everyone's asses in so many
Mhm.
different ways. We need the Olympia to be like a triumphant thing, like we're back, or we were never gone, we're still here, we're still standing strong as a community of bodybuilders and fitness fans. So I have a feeling they were in talks with him, enticing him or asking him, think about coming back because if there's no Athleticon, why would Phil want to take another year off competition? Because then if he has to wait another year and come back, that's 3 years away from the stage. And
Yeah.
now you're starting to get into territory like maybe it's been too long and it's gonna affect him negatively.
Yeah. I
Just
thought he retired. That's why
didn't we
we
all?
didn't. Yeah. I think everybody did as well. Then again, you cannot count out those other guys. I mean, we're not counting those other guys out. We're just talking about Phil Heath right now.
Right. Yeah.
But let's go a little further because I'm gonna be heading overseas September, so back on a tour myself. But
Yeah.
I think it's top six, man. Talk to me.
Okay. So we're going to assume that Europeans and Middle Easterns are allowed to travel into the United States because right now they can't.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was at Tampa and it was all the Tampa Pro was Americans, a few Canadians, and a couple Mexicans, and that was it. Nobody from Europe, nobody from Middle East. A lot of athletes weren't there, so I'm going to assume that.
You can travel here if you take a jet. Okay.
Well, I mean,
So
that guy Samson Duda from England, they stopped him at Heathrow Airport and they wouldn't let him fly here.
no, I'm talking about your own private.
Oh, a private jet. Well,
There's always a way to get somewhere, Ron. Come on now.
I guess. I mean, the Kuwait guys, they must have like private jets over there, right? They must. So Rami is not qualified. Let's assume all these guys are qualified. We don't have to throw that off the
Hold
table.
up. So he's not qualified.
No,
Okay, so he gets a special invite if he can come, of course.
I would give him. Why not give Rami
Yeah.
a special invite?
Yeah,
I mean,
sure. Why not?
who'd they give
So
it to
let's say
last
he's
year?
coming.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't want Brandon Curry to get mad at me because I'm gonna be seeing him at his new gym opening next
No,
month.
just we're not going to say anything. We're just
Okay.
picking top six,
All
okay?
right. No particular order
Nah,
then.
because we don't know. Everybody looks good all over the internet, on
Okay.
Instagram until game day comes. They don't even look like that when they show up. So
Phil
the
Phil
shit.
Heath. I got Phil Heath, Brandon Curry, Hadi Chupin, Flex Lewis, Big Ramy, William Bonac, or Rolly Winkler. One of those. Now I got 7.
And you got Dexter.
Dexter. Now I got 8. Jeez, very tough.
So what I'm thinking, and I was talking to my training partner last night. If everybody shows up, it's going to be a great Mr. Olympia.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good lineup. And I hope and I pray to God that everybody can get to that stage because, and it's a shame that Sean Roden, I don't know if he can make it or if he's not going to make it, but that would have been great.
Yeah, obviously. And I mean,
you
geez, you want to play fantasy football scenario, Kai Green. Throw Kai in there.
Oh, yeah.
Come on now.
Well, that's a long shot. That's like hitting the lotto right now, right?
Yeah. I would
Or
not.
Powerball.
I don't think Kai's ever competing again, ever. I wish he would, but I just don't see it.
I mean, why not? You walk around 300 pounds like that?
Ripped.
I don't understand it. I would be out there cha-chinging, because guess what? You can't take it personal. It's a business.
Yeah. So, some people were starting to talk about Phil's age, but look at how old everybody is. Phil's 40 now. And, Dexter's 50. He'll be 51 in November. Mm-hmm. I think Rolly Winkler's like 42. I think Bonac, I want to say Bonac's at least 40. Ramy's probably one of the younger guys. Hadi, I'm not sure how old Hadi is. He's probably like late 30s. But, I don't think Phil's age is a factor at all. He doesn't have any wear and tear. It doesn't look weathered or
I don't think it's a factor at all myself. I think actually for some reason, guys are getting better. And when they turn 40, they're hitting a peak.
Crazy.
Different than we were competing. We were done.
Ooh, yeah.
And we were like, what are you doing? You might as well get to the Masters at 40, right?
Oh, think about this, Kevin. When we were kids in the 70s, a 40-year-old woman was old. She was like an old maid, especially if she wasn't married. They had the wrinkles and saggy boobs and this and that, and people didn't take care of themselves. But now, when they say like 40 is the new 30 or whatever, people have figured out how to look better for much, much longer in life than they used to.
And what do you think contribute to that, Ron?
Vanity, yeah. I think like in the old days, people accepted, okay, I'm 30 or I'm 40, I'm over the hill. I'm not going to try anymore. I'm not going to try to look good. I'm not going to try to keep my body in any kind of shape. But at some point over the years, people started feeling differently. Like, no, wait, why do I have to look older? Why do I have to let myself look flabby and wrinkly and stooped over? I want to look young and vital and be, a stud or a stallionette or whatever for as long as possible.
I think the technology, things have changed.
Sure.
Come on, we're growth hormone, right? There's a lot of movie stars and people taking growth hormone, things like this to make you look younger, to help your body continue to reproduce. A lot of guys are getting on this therapy when it comes to low testosterone and things like this. First, it was like, we were coming up. It's like, you're taking steroids.
Yeah.
And now it's like, I'm just
TRT.
Yeah, I'm taking
TRT.
Hormone replacement therapy.
Yeah, I'm not on steroids. Right? That's crazy.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay. I have a prescription from a doctor and everything is fine. Hormone replacement therapy. Matter of fact, got to give a plug to my guys out there. Life Med Institute. So if you guys need to get some hormone replacement therapy, men and women, I love those collagen injections and everything else. Check out Life Med Institute.
Life Med Institute. Yeah. Where are they located, Kevin?
Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay.
Great place, man. Those guys do my protocol actually. That's why I look younger, don't I, Ron?
Hold on, Kevin. Can I ask you a personal question?
How personal is it?
Botox, fillers. No.
Your lips.
No, your lips aren't like a puffer fish. I don't think you do the lip injection.
I don't look like a goldfish, do I? No.
Is that just you haven't done anything to your face?
Nothing.
Okay. God love you, man. You look like you're about 30.
Really? Thank you.
And this is HD. I'm looking for like a wrinkle or something somewhere. Damn it.
Just, I feel my age though, man.
Really? Well,
I feel my age when I get out. I'm stiff, You know how you get that stiff feeling? Get
Hey,
the stiff.
go to my Instagram. It's got a spine, an X-ray of my spine from last week. You'll see it's like a spine of a
Uh,
300-year-old man.
I actually saw that, but I think mine
Worse?
has got you beat, brother.
I know your knees are jacked up. They've always been issues, but yeah.
Actually, my knees are okay now. It was tendonitis.
Uh, you
It's
did the.
fine. It's okay. I haven't even tried to get back underneath 300 pounds or
Yeah,
try to do any of that crazy stuff. I'm done. Not trying to make a comeback or anything.
dude,
How about you, man? You've been posting some serious pictures of your stuff
yeah.
out on the beach. When was that picture taken of you on
Oh
the
man,
beach?
that was like 2007. That was a
And
long
by the
time.
way, you just you just put up a picture
Yeah.
of you talking about a leg machine, right?
Yes.
Yeah. See, I've been stalking your Instagram, Ron. So
A vertical leg press.
yeah, and I'm like taking it, trying to zoom in like this. I'm like, what is on his leg? Is that
Hair.
tattoos?
Oh, that's
And I'm
hair.
zooming in. I'm like, when did Ron get tattoos all over his leg?
No, you know what? Because I'm a filter whore. I filter the shit out of my pictures to make myself look more ripped. And there's
Do you
a
really?
well, yeah. There's one called, so I sharpen it. That doesn't do much because the resolution on the iPhone pictures is pretty good anyway. But on the Instagram, when you can edit your photos, there's one called structure. And as you slide that more and more, it looks crazier and crazier. You can't go too far. It looks super fake. But if you slide it over about 20, 30%, it sharpens up all the cuts in between the muscle separations. But yeah,
I,
that was hair you were seeing.
why you what's going on? Why you don't shave your legs?
Lazy, just lazy.
You got hair between the
I
ball
shave.
sack and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I shave my upper. You see, I shave my chest, my
Or
arms, and everything because I'm in the shower. But
pubic hairs, you letting all that grow out.
no, not like the '70s. No,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't don't
don't
don't
you
do
don't
that,
shave.
please.
You don't shave your legs, do you, Kevin?
Of course.
It's a lot of work. It's just a lot of work to
The
keep up.
chest. You
That's
shave the
easy. That's
chest.
like a couple seconds in the
The
shower. But the
arms,
legs, man, oh my
the
God, it's
legs.
they're all day trying to get that
No,
shit.
you got to start off with some clippers, man. Get the clippers, break
Oh,
it down, then pull out the shaver. You'll be all right.
I've done it all. I've done it all. But yeah, just lazy. Yeah.
Okay, so listen, we got the Phil Heath thing. Or tell us about the Olympia. I mean, they moved it, of
Yeah.
course. We moved it
Yeah.
to a new place.
I like that because the Orleans. It was a. I'll say it. It was kind of dumpy. It was kind of a dump.
Yeah,
You wouldn't see too many cool people staying there. Put it that way. When the Olympia people came, we were like the coolest people that had been there like all year. I'm sure.
right.
It was way off the strip. It was if you tried to walk from there to the strip, man, you'd probably die of heat
Right.
stroke first. So this is right on the strip, Planet Hollywood. The expo is where the Sands Convention Center,
Mm.
not too far away. Doesn't matter where that is, but I'm psyched to have the Olympia back on the strip because Vegas to be way off the strip in Vegas, it's kind of like
Yeah.
I felt like the Olympia deserved better than that.
Hey, we have the new owner. You know,
Jake
big,
Woods kicking
big kudos to
ass.
Jake. Big Jake looked like he's really, really, really stepping things up. Which is cool.
So that theater, Zappos Theater, was 4 years. Britney Spears had a residency there.
Mhm.
Pitbull had a residency there, and Jennifer Lopez had a residency there. So it's got to be an incredible theater. It has to be.
Yeah. And
Those
then
people-
this year we're bringing back what? Female bodybuilding.
yeah, the Ms. Olympia is back.
Yeah.
In fact, I got an interview with Iris Kyle, which I actually did a couple weeks ago, but we had to hold it because Sean Ray did one with her, and we promised we wouldn't run ours. But she
Hey.
talked all about it.
Hey, talking about a comeback.
Mm.
Oh.
That's 6 years away. She hasn't competed since 2014.
Hey man, we could put her in the lineup with the Mr. Olympia.
Oh, come on now, don't go there. But
You know,
she's very dominant.
Iris ain't no joke, bro.
No, I'm saying these other women, they have their hands full with Iris.
Hands full.
It's funny that she hasn't kept up with the sport really. If you watch the interview when it goes up, she doesn't know a lot of the top women bodybuilders that are competing today.
Yeah, well,
And it was hilarious because she's like, "Why do I need to know? That's not my job. My job is to show up at my best and win."
they're going to be more than having their hands full. I can tell you that much.
I mean, I don't want to disrespect the other women, but man, Iris is. When I saw her all those years, she was just about unbeatable from anyone. Once she found her groove, first few years as a pro,
Yeah.
she was getting beat, But once she really found her groove, nobody beat
Oh,
her
it
for
was lights
years.
out. What did she win? How many? 10?
10.
All right,
10
see,
Ms.
no
Olympia
joke.
titles, 7 Ms. International titles. And she would have kept winning, except they stopped having the Ms. International and they stopped having the Ms. Olympia.
Yeah,
It's
talk
probably,
about a nice spirited soul of
yeah.
a human being. She's so nice. Every time I see her, she just blows me away. She's always in shape and just always so nice. So, yep, it's going to be interesting, man. Coming up with the new 2020 Mr. Olympia.
I hope you're going to be there this time instead of off in like Russia or Poland or something.
I'll be there because it's in December.
Okay, good, good,
What's the
good.
date we have for it again, Ron?
17th through 20th.
Oh yeah, man, December 17th.
Yeah.
Can't
So
never forget that date.
who died that day? Your dad?
My father, yeah,
I figured, yeah.
1975.
Hmm.
Yeah,
You were 9 years old?
10.
10. Yeah, that's right. 65.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad anniversary. Like,
Yeah. Well, hey, that's when the little kid that was looking at daddy going to heaven, that's when God said, "Don't worry about it, son. I got your back. The whole world's gonna know your name one day because of this pain I'm putting you through." So here we are.
yeah. I mean, it made all the things that happen to you and anybody really. They make you who you are. They shape your
They
they
really
shape
do.
your character, your destiny, all that. So
Yeah,
everything happens for a reason.
it does. I tell people all the time, when you think your life is falling apart, it's not. It's actually falling into place.
I like that.
Hey, if dad had never went, if my mom had never went, you know, all that stuff, cancer, I would have never got into health and fitness. Then would be here talking to you. Never would have went to the gym and train. I mean, that drove me to get into the gym. So hey, I'm a
Yeah.
living testament.
You'd still be running Levrone construction out of Glenville, Indiana. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
You'd be looking at work crews every morning, supervising job sites. That's what you'd be doing. So, well, all right, man. Well, I appreciate you taking the time, Kevin. Again, everybody, Kevin Levrone's signature series coming to America. 3 products to launch: Shaboom Pump, Scatterbrain, and EEAs. Yes, did I
Yeah.
get it right?
And by the way, I'm gonna be sending you some of this because this looks like it'll definitely fit with you.
Yeah, because I am a scatterbrain. I'll take
All
it. Don't
right,
worry.
thank you. Thank you guys for having me here on Muscular Development once again, man. It's always enjoyable. And I want to say thank you to Steve Blackman. You guys have been so great for providing a platform for me and my fans to hear my latest updates. So thank you very much, man. And
You're
I
very
will
welcome.
see you at the Mr. Olympia Muscular Development.
All right. We haven't done this in a while. You ready?
Oh, 1, 2,
2,
3.
3. Shut. Boom. Thanks for
Here we
watching,
go.
everybody. We'll see you next time.
Peace.